You're right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? Well, I'm out on Daffy, as you can see, and there's a hell of a lot of funshine up in front of me. Cracking day, gorgeous day, so glad I've got this week off work. And yeah, it's just out having some fun on the old duck, on the old V-Strom 800 RE. What a machine, lovely jubbly. Pucker day, oh yes.
Keep that vibe. Drop aside.
So those that follow my channel will know that I recently did a track day over at Brands Hatch, and that was on my Yamaha XSR900 GP, which is one of the most beautiful motorcycles I have ever owned or seen in a lot of ways, I imagine. And I feel very fortunate to have had an opportunity to own it, and I do very much love it. But the track day kind of showed some shortfalls in me as a person when on that bike. Because it's quite a tall motorcycle, it means it's a long way down to get your knee down, and I was scraping pegs and toes before my knee was anywhere close to the ground on it. Now I know that if I got the suspension set up, then that would help that, and if I got some rear sets, then that would give me some increased ground clearance, and that could potentially sharpen up the bike quite a lot. But then the bike loses what it's about, which is a road sports bike. It's not a track bike. It's not a track bike, and although it was wonderful to take it around on track, it's not the bike for it. And if you want to do track days, then you're better off having a bike that's better suited to it. And I'm not on about faster or anything like that. I'm not a good enough rider to need a faster bike. Yeah, possibly a slower bike would be better for me, because I've always preferred riding a slow bike fast than a faster bike half-assed. So yeah, I am massively thinking of downsizing the sports bike, the XSR, to something different, which is a real shame, because I do love that bike, and there's not a flaw with the bike. It's not an issue with the bike at all. It's just the ergos for me. Yeah, which is a real shame, because I do love it. I love it to pieces, and I've always been of a mind that if a bike ain't right for you, change it. And I know that means that I've spent a lot of money on depreciation and stuff in various different bikes in the past, but I think by trying out all the bikes that I've been fortunate enough to try out, I've only ever really had two lemons that I didn't get on with in my whole time riding motorcycles of 35 years almost. So I've done alright by chopping and changing bikes. And this one, this XSR, if it does go, if I do decide to sell it, is definitely not going to become one of those lemons. It will be one of those legends that I'll always look back at fondly. It's just not the right bike for what I wanted. I do already have a bike in mind that it might well replace, or be replaced by, and that's to be seen. Obviously I've got to check the ergos of that one as well, because it's pointless changing one bike that doesn't fit me, that I love, for another bike that doesn't fit me, which would cost me financially to do, effectively, even if that bike is a bit cheaper than the XSR. So yeah, my brain needs to do the brain things and work out what it is that I want, and whether it is something that I need to change, or whether I just need to man up and just enjoy the XSR for what it is, or what. I don't know. But to be seen. So watch this space. There might be a different bike on the channel at some point. Don't know whether it'll be this year, might be next year, not sure. Oh, it's been an absolute age since I've had a good run through these twisties along this road, so I'm quite pleased that I've had a nice one. Yes, it doesn't happen that often, especially going this way. It always seems to have someone clogging it up, but roadworks for once were on my side and gave me a nice big gap in the road ahead. Awesome stuff. I really need to get out on the old Aprilia, do some trails. I mean, it's an adventure bike, so I really should try and find some new ones, go on an adventure and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I need to make the time, make that happen, because otherwise it just won't, will it? It just won't. It's the trouble with time. If you don't make time, it doesn't bloody happen. So yes, I need to up my game and pester Big Pez, Mr. Fish, Steph and Phil 480 and see if we can get them all out on a little trail ride, or some of them out on a trail ride, which would be good. Talking of dirty bikes and changing my fleet and all that sort of stuff, I very much feel like the time has come to get a shot of the Beta. It's an amazing motorcycle, and I've spent a lot on it to make it mine, if you know what I mean, lowering the suspension so I can get on and off of it, and put in the lower seat, which is also a lot more comfortable and stuff like that too. I was about to wave at a car. What? Why? Why was I about to wave at a car? Don't know. But yeah, it would be lovely to get that out the garage. I think I only used it about 5 times in the last 12 months or something like that, and it's too expensive a toy to have and not use, even though I adore every single trail ride I take it on. It's just taking up a bike slot in the garage when I don't really have a 4-bike slot in my garage. I really have a 3-bike slot in my garage, because I can't swing a cat in there. I can't do any work on any of my bikes, which means that I'll have to have them outside, which means nosy parkers keep poking their nose in, and then you get the potential for the wrong ones seeing what I've got and stuff. So yeah, I think maybe it's time for that one to go too. I've ummed and ahed about it for a year or so, and I think selling it is probably the best thing to do. Again, I'll be incredibly sad to see it go, because it's an amazing machine. I mean, it's as good as they get, you know. It's as good as they get, and with all the stuff I've done to it to make it work for me, yeah, it will be sorely missed. That one, sorely missed. I think that's why I've kind of taken so long in making up my mind about that one, because to replace it will cost me an awful lot of money if I thought it was a bad decision after the fact, because I'd want basically whatever I replaced it with to have the same work done on it. Whether I got the same bike again or not would be a different thing. Altogether. I imagine I would probably go for a 480 or 500, depending on the brand. Not that I need more performance for a dirt bike, but it would make the road miles a little bit easier on it. But then I don't really need a dirt bike, do I? Because my Aprilia is so very capable. It's only my little legs that make that one a bit of a struggle. And the fact I'm a bit of a weakling. I really need to do some gym stuff or something. I should join a gym and make myself all muscly. Having at least a couple of muscles would definitely make picking that bike up a little bit easier when I take a tumble. Yeah, it's quite a struggle when you're a little bit of a wimp. Yeah, I should at least get enough muscles to be able to lift that bike up, eh? Oh, I've kind of lost my train of thought, but I guess we're kind of almost there, almost at the end of this little video. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a chop and change around in my garage this year, or early next year or something, which is always fun to do. Adds a little bit of variety to the channel as well, if you're a bit bored of some content. But I only ever buy the bikes for myself, for my pleasure. I don't buy them for yours. I get what I want. But sometimes the bikes resonate with you, and other times they don't. Well, the fun police are just about to take hold with their average speed cameras and all that sort of rubbish stuff. So I guess that is just about it. So yes, look forward to changes around the channel with different wheels on it, and yeah, hopefully the ones that go will not upset too many of you, and the ones that come will pleasure you. And if they don't, yeah, tough titties. My bike, my riding time. But yeah, anyway, so if you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. I don't mind at all, but please drop down a comment, especially if you've got something to say about the XSR going or stuff like that. Yes, I know that will upset some of you, but it's what it is, and it might not even go, who knows, but I think it might. Anyway, right, waffle, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bar. Rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bar. Rubber side down.